Hi Crazy Crafters and welcome back to our channel. Today we will be making a cute Easter decoration called a basket full of chicks. Now let's get to it.
The materials you'll need for this craft are 2 small pom-poms, a small scrap of orange paper, a yellow plastic egg, some Easter grass, curling ribbon, a dry, clean fruit container, permanent marker, tape, glue, and scissors. First thing we're going to do is open up our fruit container, and I'm using one from Raspberries, so it's a little smaller and shorter, but you can use any size that you'd like. And we don't need the top, so we're just going to cut that off and put that aside. Then we have the bottom that we're going to use for our basket, and we want to put the ribbon around the outside of the basket and tie it in the front. So we're going to find the middle of our ribbon, and I'm using, it's about 3 feet of curling ribbon. You'll have to use a different size depending on the size of your basket. I'm just going to get a small piece of tape. You're going to want to tape the ribbon to the basket as you go along, otherwise it'll slip off. So I'm going to, on the back of the basket, I'm going to put the center of the ribbon right in the center of the basket and just put a small piece of tape to hold it in place. Then I'm going to have another piece of tape ready, and just a small one will do. And I'm going to go along the side. I'm going to take the ribbon along the side and I'm just going to tape it there as well. Get another piece of small tape, and on the other side I'm going to do the same thing. Just tape it so it stays in place. And then for the front I'm going to have 2 small pieces, and I'm going to bring that to the front, and just right before the center I'm going to tape the ribbon again on each side, each piece of ribbon, so it stays, and then that'll make it easier for me to tie a ribbon in the front. So I'm just going to tie this like so and make a little bow out of it. Like that. And then if you wanted to, you can always, at this point, you can take those pieces of tape off just to give it a cleaner look, because at this point the ribbon will stay since it has the bow in it. And you can, if you'd like, curl those edges of the ribbon by taking your scissors and just gliding it gently over the ribbon. Kids, please ask for an adult's help with this because the scissors can be sharp. So there's your bow. And then we're going to take our Easter grass and just put that gently in the basket, kind of fluff it up a little bit. And that's the basket. We're going to set that aside, and now we're going to work on the egg. So we're going to take our plastic egg, and I'm using yellow because we're making little chicks. We're going to open that up and just cut it. That little tab is, so now you have two halves. And with my permanent marker, I'm going to make 2 little eyes on each egg half. These will be the eyes of the little baby chicks. I'm just going to do it like that. Try to make them even. And then with my little scrap piece of orange paper, I'm going to cut 2 little beaks. So what I want to do is just cut tiny little triangles. I'm going to cut that way along the edge and then that way to make a little triangle. And I'm just going to do 2 of those. So I have those 2 little triangles. And then with my glue, I'm going to make a little dot right below the eyes, in the center of the eyes. I make 1 little dot there. You don't need much for the beak. And that'll be for the beak. So we can put that, and you want to put kind of the longer, pointier side facing down. It's okay if you have a little too much glue, that'll dry clear, so you won't see that once it dries. It's the beaks. And then you just put a blob of glue on the top. A little bit more for this, but this is for the pom-poms to stay. And then gently place the pom-pom on top, and that'll be the little fuzzy part of the chick's head, like that. And then in your basket, you'll just lay your chicks gently in there. There's your completed project.
And that is how you make a basket full of chicks. If you like this craft, please consider liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Thanks Crazy Crafters for tuning in. We'll hope to see you next time. Bye.